Hey y'all, happy Mother's Day. I hope that you are having a peaceful day, whether you're a mother or you're not. I listened to church this morning. I got up and made some lunch or dinners for next week. As you can tell, I'm distracted. I didn't wear any earrings. I haven't washed my hair in 2 days. I just curled it because I had to, get some stuff done, and I'll take a shower later today before work tomorrow. But we're just getting it done. We're getting everything done today. I feel like I'm struggling today a little bit, and I wanted to come on here and vlog about it, especially for those of us that feel like Mother's Day is hard. I was going to kind of dance around that and just be talk about it a little bit and then talk about a different topic. But I think it's really important to not only meet other people right where they are, but also if you're vlogging and you're talking about your life, don't be afraid to share it. Really share it about where you are, what you feel. Because at the end of the day, there's other people out there that feel just like you. You're not alone. I'm not alone today. Mother's Day is not my favorite holiday. It's not even top 12. I mean, I was joking, but there's probably Rose Day or something. I would rank that above Mother's Day for me. Mother's Day is triggering. Mother's Day feels sad. Mother's Day is one of those days where I think about what I don't have in my life. And I've come so far. I've come so far from where I was when I was younger. My mother is not in my life at this point. Whether that'll change or not in the future, I don't know. I know it has been years and years and years and years since she has been in my life. I had to create boundaries for my mother. We went through a lot when I was a child. At one point I ran away. I lived with my grandparents. I did not have a lot of stability. I did not respect my mother. I did not trust my mother. There's a lot there. And I also did not have a father in my life, but I did have really wonderful grandparents. So thankful. The Lord just saw me and he just knew. He knew. He's like, she's going to need top-notch grandparents to walk her through this, because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my grandparents. And so today, I celebrate my grandmother. I really do, who is a wonderful grandmother and mother. I celebrate my aunt, who has walked me through a lot of things, given me advice, supported me, loved me through stuff. I celebrate my friends that have children that show up for them and love them through everything. And I can see that in our friendship and who they are and what they sacrifice. I mean, my heart just absolutely goes out to my friends that are mothers on Mother's Day. I also feel for everyone that wishes they had children. I feel for those of us who have had miscarriages, who, it depends honestly on the person. I say that as being a woman who has had a miscarriage, on whether or not you want to consider would be the wrong word. It'd be the wrong word. Because I want to say, consider yourself a mother, but whether or not you want to celebrate or however you want to feel on Mother's Day, I really feel like that's up to each individual person that has lost a child. I believe, obviously, and I was pregnant. I believe my baby went to heaven. I absolutely believe in life after death. I believe they're with the Lord and with my family. And I'm at peace with that, and that's enough for me. I don't sit around on Mother's Day and give myself gifts or celebrate myself because I was pregnant. Now, that is my choice. I could. I was pregnant. I was going to be a mother. And if I called myself a mother, then that's absolutely fine as well. It's just, for me, I'm at peace with it. But I'm less at peace with the fact that my mother is still alive here on earth. There isn't a relationship. She struggles with mental health issues. A lot of it feels very toxic to think about potentially having her in my life again. And yet there are moments where I wonder about her. I wonder what her career is like now, and I wish I could ask her certain questions maybe. But then I come back to probably a lot of that stems from me wishing for something that I'm just not going to have in this lifetime, but that maybe I can be one day to another child's. I discussed with my boyfriend earlier how being a teacher, in a way, if you've suffered abuse or you've suffered from not having structure in your relationship with your mom, how being a teacher, you are able to give back to children. And it's a little bit like of retribution, just stopping the cycle, ending the cycle of abuse, and just not letting it take control of your life. What happened to you? Yes, it happened. Yes, it's valid. But at the same time, you have to give yourself grace and say you're a different person. You were a child often when it happened. It wasn't your fault. And on certain holidays, be thankful for the mothers around you that made different choices than maybe your own personal mother made in your life. Maybe there's somebody that stepped up into your life and filled that motherly role for you. And I would just encourage you today to tell them Happy Mother's Day. They don't have to be blood relatives to step in and go, I want to be this for you. I see this void. Let me fill it. And if you've let them fill it, then that's wonderful. That's wonderful. It really is just about our relationships and the support. And if I could, change everything in this world, it would be that everybody had a mom and a dad. Everybody had what they needed. They got what they needed. Or at least they were fulfilled by whatever parental experience they were having. That it was enough. That they never felt scared. That they always felt safe. They always felt loved and cherished, validated, inspired, met right where they were. I would wish that. I would. It just doesn't happen for all of us. And it's okay to acknowledge in certain holidays that feels really hard. You know what I mean? It's okay to acknowledge that. Some Mother's Days are easier than others. I don't know why today's is... I don't know. I feel like maybe it was enhanced a little bit because somebody contacted me from my past, a friend from a long time ago, that really stepped into my life during that particular time period. And, sorry, I just got a message. And what am I trying to say? I love this person. They were a very good friend of mine when I was younger. They left my life when I was going through divorce, but they had their reasons. And they yesterday wanted to step back into my life. And so I'm kind of dealing with thoughts about like how that's going to go, what that would look like. Do I even want that? It's been years and years and years. And so it's a lot to process through. But at the same time, sometimes it's just really important to give forgiveness, to admit that you were maybe wrong in the situation too, and that maybe you should just start over. That's not easy, because you feel like you need all these things from someone. You feel like you have these expectations to be able to recover, and then you just wait forever because they never come, because that person maybe never levels up or does the things that you feel like you need. And so you have to make the decision, do I forgive them still? Do I let them back into my life? Do I sit here and acknowledge I could have done some things differently? Do I reopen that door and rewrite that script and start that book over? Or do I just want to rebuild in a way that doesn't include them in my story anymore? Do I walk away and tell them I wish you well, but I've healed and I've moved on and this doesn't serve me anymore? again, is a lot to process through. So the fact that that person just kind of reappeared in my life, and then we have Mother's Day coming together, I want to vocalize that today doesn't feel easy, but that I have made my bed. I say made my bed because making my bed's a big deal for me. I struggle with anxiety, and the biggest reason that I make my bed is so that I do not get back into it. Because the thing is if I don't have like all my pillows up on my bed, I will get back into my bed even when I'm not tired and not want to function because I feel so like depressed, or just tired, just whatever it is. Just I overthink, I don't get up, I make my bed. That's a big deal. And then I got my laundry, folded it. What else did I do? I made my lunches. I meant dinners for next week. I made the pasta, broccoli Alfredo pasta. I gone to the store yesterday, got stuff for that. I cooked that. I put that aside, so that's ready for my dinners for this week, so that is done. Yesterday I got gas for my car. My car's full of gas. I'm trying to think. Yesterday I went out with a good friend. We went out to eat breakfast. That was very nice. I enjoyed being with her. That helped me feel a lot better. And just talked about life and laughed and had coffee. It was nice. And I talked to my sweet boyfriend today, who checked on me, and sorry, my nose itches. Who always meets me right where I am and understands why Mother's Day is hard, or understands more now. I've explained it to him, and some of it, and kind of why I feel the way I feel, and he's given me his perspective, and it's not an easy topic to talk about. Everybody has their stuff, you know what I mean? But I want him to understand who I am as a person, what I'm going through, why I'm going through it, why I'm responding the way I am. I don't think it's necessarily a healthy thing to meet someone and hand them all your trauma. That's not okay. You're not trying to date Dr. Phil, but on holidays, or if something is affecting you, you should at some point feel safe enough to explain where your head is at and why you sound sad, or without going into massive detail, but you can tell them that you don't have a good relationship with that person if you want to, and they should listen and they should respect that. They really should, because everyone's capable of validating and listening, even if they don't understand, and just going, I'm sorry you're going through this. I'm here, just holding your hand or comforting you or whatever it is, not being dismissive, not caring. That's not what I'm looking for in my own personal relationship. If you are, more power to you. Not this girl. Not after what I've been through. No, thank you. I'm trying to say, I'm dating a really, really sweet guy. I mean, absolutely top notch. I have never dated someone that had so much kindness, understanding, wanting to understand, willingness to listen. He's able to articulate a lot of times what I'm feeling when I have trouble verbalizing it. And when he says it out, I'm just like, yeah, that's exactly, And he has friends from all walks of life. He sees people go through all different kinds of things. He has friends at all different ages. I love that about him. He has so many different, perspectives, advice, takes on things, and makes me feel so very cherished, incredibly seen. Every day he's like checking on me, just telling me that I'm an amazing person, that I'm very special, that it shows in the fact that I still think about my mom, like what a special person that I am. It shows that I do still care on some level, and I don't like admitting that. I mean, for many years I wouldn't have admitted that, but if we're affected by something, I do think part of our heart does care, even if we know it's not a relationship we may be able to pursue. We can still care from a distance. We can still love from a distance. we can still have empathy from a distance. And I know I can't fix my mom's situation. Not financially, not mental health wise, I can't fix what happened and what things that were done to me when I was a child. I went through over 5 years of therapy to heal from it. In that way, it sort of fixed it. It fixed it, and then, I was able to move past it. I don't define myself as having major depressive disorder anymore. I'm not on medication anymore for depression like I used to be. I don't know if some of y'all remember earlier in my channel when I first started therapy, I was on stuff. I was very deeply, darkly depressed. I was sad a lot. I don't have those videos up anymore, but I do still have them. Maybe I should go back and watch them, see how far I've come in certain areas. But I still go to therapy. I do still need to talk about so many different issues and work through them. Sometimes, we feel like we heal from something and then something comes up and then we remember again and we're like, oh, there needs to be more work here. But that's okay. That's okay. And it's okay. Today's going to pass. Tomorrow will feel better. But I just wanted to record this. And again, my heart goes out to you. If you are struggling, if you have loss, sadness, if you feel frustrated today, if this is just not your holiday, I completely understand. I really do. You're not alone. I see you. I validate you. I'm sorry. If you're trying to become a mother, know I'm praying for you. No, that is not the easiest thing to go through at all. I'm sure it's not. I've seen people go through it. If you've had a miscarriage, know that I validate that experience. I have gone through it myself. I know that loss. I know that deep pain. I wish you comfort today through any form of grief you feel. And I want to normalize it if you don't feel grief, if you have healed and moved on from it as well. There's just, everybody experiences things differently. Everybody heals from things at different periods of time. And all of that is okay. But again, today does bring back memories of certain traumatic, sad experiences for many of us. And I'm here for it. I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to receive it from you. I'm here to acknowledge you and tell you that you are worth so much as an individual. And if you had someone or something hurt or violate you, if you had your child taken from you, if you lost your child, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And I wish I could fix all of that. But I do believe in the Lord. I believe in the power of prayer. I do. And the best advice I can give you is to lean into your faith. Start a prayer journal, write it out, give it to the Lord. If you don't believe in the Lord, then go into nature, go sit and meditate, find a place of peace for you. And create just a really calm atmosphere. There's one video, I need to find it. I need to add it back to my channel. It was like creating a peaceful place within your home or something. And I remember, I think I used my little nightstand or something to put like rocks or like a candle or something on. Find somewhere where you can go where you just feel calm. Whether that's inside or outside, I support that. And everything that goes along with that, because we all need peace. We all need our soul to be able to rest and to just be able to come back. Because the world and social media is so crazy. It has our mind exhausted, confused, jealous. On one hand, I think social media is helpful. I do think it connects people. I do think it helps us be more creative. I do access a whole lot of recipes through social media and whatnot. So I do think there is a time and place for social media, but I want to eliminate it a lot more from my life so that I have time to pray, to write, to read. I want to get back to things that were very important to me at one time that I hardly ever do anymore. And that's sad. I don't want to just look back and go, I held a screen for most of my life. Let's not. Like, I don't want that. That's not where it's at for me. I love vlogging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting any of this down. Those creators that have channels, that make videos, I honor you. I watch you. There are many people I'm subscribed to that have helped me. This is valuable. Again, there is a place for social media, but there's also a time and place to remove it and to realize you do need to add things into your life to help you heal. And social media is not always where it's at. It's really not. And if you feel like you're being consumed by social media, then cut back on it. I deleted my Facebook for like 2 years. Deleted it completely. And at first it was very hard. And I kept trying to log into it. I remember that. My brain just I kept going to it. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why am I so reliant on this? And a couple years later, I added it back. I have about 30 friends, not 500, like 30. I know the people. I rarely do anything with it. It's not a big deal to me anymore, but it used to be. I used to be so addicted to it. Now I feel that way about Instagram. Considering deleting Instagram. I love posting pictures on Instagram. Love it. Takes up a lot of my time. It does connect me with people. I enjoy posting pictures. But I think there's other things I could dedicate who I am and my resources and my just time in general, everything to, that are more healthy. So if I can't figure out a way to limit Instagram, I may delete it. We'll see. Excuse me. But I'm going to go in Goodwill and walk around for a minute and just go get coffee afterwards, run by the Dollar Tree, go back home, get ready for tomorrow. I need to take a shower. Get ready to see my kids tomorrow. I need to go see if I can find a little, like a little plant. What do you call those, sun houses? Where you put the plant in it and put the little top on and put it by the window. It like creates a little, what is it called? Greenhouse. That's how the day's going. But they sometimes have those at the Dollar Tree. And next week is about plants and growing plants. We have some seeds for my kids, and so I'm just gonna see if I can find something for them to get to like plant a little seed in. So we'll see. But thank you for being here, for listening, for loving me through it, for watching these videos, understanding why I make them. I'm saying this way late, but if you're new to my channel, my name is Jenny. Almost 6 months ago, I started my life over. I moved up to Greenville, South Carolina. I was in I almost said full-time relationship. Yeah. No, I was in a serious relationship with someone that had bought a house up here, but it was a toxic relationship. A serious relationship could be a toxic relationship, y'all. And I got myself out of it. And this is my channel about starting my life over and the choices I made, the sacrifices I made, and just my journey to where I'm not completely sure right now, but just everything that has happened, everything in between. I'm trying to record it so I can look back. I lose my English language sometimes too. So I can look back and just be so proud of myself for what I went through and survives. Survive's the only word I can really think to put. There's no way to sugarcoat this. It's been very hard. It's been very hard. I've cried more in the past 6 months. I have been probably more scared in the past 6 months. I have been more depleted, more fearful, but I have also been empowered. I have also had such a strong faith through this. I have healed. I have hope now. I have hope now. It was worth it. It is the right decision. It always was. But it's not easy to leave someone. Whether it's toxic or not, it's not easy to leave anyone that you're used to being with. Saying goodbye is a hard thing, and thank you for walking me through it. I hope this helps someone. I really do. So I'll see you guys later. If you enjoy videos like this and you support my channel, please remember to leave me the thumbs up. That helps me know that, you know, who's watching, who's enjoying, and who this is helping. That makes me feel good and helps keep me motivated. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.